crew headed to the top, you can bet that. Catch us cruising.
What's up, hip hop? We back again with another episode of If You Ask Me, where we talk music and movie culture from the late 80s to the mid 20s. Back with your host, Deme D. Got a new show on deck. We got my man Rebel Rome and we got Truth here. If you want to plug your podcast real quick.
Oh yeah, check it out. Our Truth's podcast. You know what I mean? We talk everything, music, movie, sports, all that. You know, we here.
You already know Queens on deck. Let them know where you at.
BX, man. I'm telling
the Browns, we love it.
Alright, so today we're gonna talk about Rose, man, Rick Ross. We're gonna talk about what you think about his career. Was he great in the game, just good, or not feeling him? So I know you're a big fan of Ross, right? Y'all both fans. Yeah. So we're gonna start with Truth. Let's start with Truth. What you think about Rose's career?
I mean,
great in the game or just good?
You know what? Honestly, man, I gotta put him that notch above good, man. I like Ross, man. He's tough. I think he's a dope artist. I think for him to have not been in the game for maybe, he might just be making a decade or so.
Nah, it's been a decade already.
He's tough, and I think he's been dope from the beginning, and I don't think his transitions along the times have changed him as much. His little changes that he's made, I think he's still been pretty consistent in terms of fire, you know what I mean? So, I also liked his collaborations. I don't know if that had nothing to do with who he was with, but he got a lot of dope collaborations. Like on the Deeper Than Rap joint, when I got back into that Maybach music,
that series is just
that's so crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yo, what is happening?
Maybach series, that's not even fair.
Oh my goodness, man.
For me, Ross, I mean, besides my Mount Rushmore, you know, your Jay, your Nas and all that, Ross is in my top 5.
Okay.
Like, even though I don't like Port of Miami like that, and then I feel like he had a little dip off with the Hood Billionaire and
never heard that.
Black Market joint, but Deeper Than Rap, it's classic, bro. Like, I can listen to that any time of day, no matter where I'm at. I pop in that Deeper Than Rap and like it just go. And he came back with that Rather Me To You, another classic. Like, no skips on there for me. Like, so Ross is definitely a great. His ear for music, like you said, his ear for music is just remarkable. Just from the way he set up Wale and he set up Meek with because if you listen to I'm a Boss, that's a Ross sounding track. And he threw it to Meek. He like, yo,
the MMG wave was cool.
You know what I mean?
MMG wave is nuts.
Yeah, like Ross is definitely his ear for music.
God Forgives I Don't. What you think about that?
I think it was okay.
I should jump with the 3 Ks.
I didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Certain tracks.
Yeah,
I kind of liked it. I kind of liked it. There was a lot of tracks that I did like on that.
I want to get back to the debut though, because I'm not really familiar with it. I heard a few tracks.
Port of Miami?
Yeah, you familiar with that? So you're saying it?
Yeah, Port of Miami. I ain't really like it.
So what you think?
Because
the debut, I don't.
Port of Miami, just to name one track, Hustling, which is such a right. So it's difficult to try to downplay that album when that's kind of the track that's one of the tracks that kind of put him in that category.
I don't think the album put him up there though, because I remember he came with Push It Next.
Yeah.
So what's the album?
Like,
you say that
the singles
were there.
Whatever. Triller.
That's the album that
Triller
probably put him on that.
Triller got the Boss with T-Pain, like those are the singles, the Boss with T-Pain, the Rick, him and R. Kelly with the Speed and Joy. Like, Triller is the one that set him up, you know what I mean?
And then
like,
Deeper Than Rap
just took him out of here, to me. Like,
I actually like Black Market though, man. That's one of my favorite albums from him.
Yeah? He had a
I feel like
he don't never not give you a couple
I feel like he
joints.
took it a different way with Black Market. It wasn't the same shit. I feel like he had different topics and other stuff like that on there. It wasn't just the hustling and the pimp. Not pimp, he never pimp, but just the fly lifestyle. But lyrically, so we're gonna get into the way I think he stands lyrically. Like, he definitely grew on me, man, and I respect Ross.
I wouldn't even like put him as a lyricist. Like, I wouldn't put him in that category.
Of course.
But the way he described things,
and
nobody like this. I'm not gonna say nobody. Very few people is up there with him, in the way that he describes, like,
he got some lines.
The way he can break stuff down. Like,
I'm gonna add on to that. I feel like he is lyrical. I don't think he's lyrical in terms of how we view in terms of city cats from the old school era, how we view being a lyricist.
Right.
But in terms of how his style came out, number one, I like that he was an individual in his style. It was an original style. Nobody had that style.
Right.
And it wasn't something that really was ever really bitten after that point. So I feel like with that, I feel like the originality aspect of Ross is something that's been missing in the game. Because it's not like the 90s when everybody came out and everybody was damn near hard and hot and everybody had their own individual style. A lot of people now try to piggyback off other people's style.
Well, yeah, you know, the new people got no identity. So he definitely came from that
He
class.
forged his own identity.
Yeah,
he had a good team to back him up.
Even though they
Jay
tried
and
to
all that.
expose him and shit, but
Tried to expose him, but it's like, hey, you was a CEO, you wasn't a goon, but it's like, that ain't about that. He's the man.
My knock on Ross though, man, he never switches up his style.
Yeah, well, I give you
Never, like, damn. Because
Like
his flow is 10 years in and you've made it, but
you know what it is?
You
know what it is? His voice is so distinctive that sometimes it sounds like
Why do it?
he don't switch his flow.
Why switch
but
it?
he did, like when he came with the Teflon Dawn and that whole trap style.
I ain't spitting the same.
Nah,
that,
he's just
the
his
mellow
flow.
in and
The
out.
cadence
There's
still
never
is-
no.
But that's his sound. He just sound like that.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
when you listen to him talk, he talks like that.
That's my point. You still
Nah,
you
but
can still switch it up.
He
though.
switch it up sometimes, man. He switch it
No,
up.
man, it
He
ain't
switch it
sticking
up
out enough
sometimes,
though.
man.
So the best albums you're saying yours is what you're saying the best album for Ross.
My best album.
Well,
Or
I mean, you can name a few. What you think like your best?
Deeper
your
Than
favorite?
Rap is definitely.
I think that's like across the
definitely,
board, right?
Yeah,
That one?
definitely Deeper Than Rap. I got Triller and Teflon Dawn like 2A, 2B, and then I got Rather You Than Me, and then you could throw the rest.
Whatever, yeah. I like Rather You Than Me.
What's
I
the-
went over it again. It's tough. It's definitely good.
I like God Forgives, I don't. So I want to give homage to that album. You know what I'm saying? I want to beg y'all to maybe go back and get
That's
That's
these
dope.
niggas don't hold me back. Like, yeah, right? That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, I ain't.
Nah, but Amsterdam and Presidential, those
Presidential's tough. I love Presidential.
And yo, he gotta check that. Is that the joint he had with 16 ain't enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
crap.
that's crap.
Andre 3000. Yo,
We
what was
named
the joint?
4 and it's like
Yo, but
it's
what
like
was the, that's what I'm
13 on
saying.
there.
That's what I'm saying. What was the
Nah.
joint?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, but look, let me see. What's the other joint he had?
What's
He
that?
had the
Mastermind.
I think the pineapples joint I liked with
Nice
him and
Pineapple.
What's that? That's
Right,
I think
Nice
that's
Pineapple.
Oh yeah, that was on. No, that was on Golf.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That
yeah,
was
that's-
on Golf.
Go back and listen to that.
Oh,
That shit
listen,
is
all
trash.
his singles are great.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot on that
All
golf.
he's on that Jeezy tip. Like he
I'm
got
comparing him to him.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not.
comparing him to him.
Wait a minute. What about that? What was the album with that game ain't based on sympathy shit? That was the more.
That's Rather You Than Me.
Oh, right. Yeah,
No, that was fire.
That was
That
cool.
was
I
fire.
like
Yeah.
that. That was fire.
I mean, he came around to me, man. Like I said, I'm more of a lyricist guy, and I like diversity. So he's not really that diverse, but he
Right.
came around. I think he's a great in the
got his own
game,
style. He got his flow.
and he's
He
been
got his own
consistent,
flow.
man. He got good music. So,
I
man,
agree.
we'll leave it at that, man. Shout out to Ricky Rose, man, and he put other people on, man.
Ross
Ain't
the
trying to
boss.
hold nobody back.
Definitely wasn't
It's
holding
Team
the
8,
back.
right?
I agree with
So
that.
we'll clip it there. Let us know what you know about Rose. What's your favorite album? Tune in to If You Ask Me. Subscribe, share, hit that red button, man, and check the checklist at the end of the segment.
Indeed.
We out.